Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel with the brand new episode of Windbreaker 5. Without wasting time, let's get started. Windbreaker episode number 5. Bofrin and Lionhead stand in front of each other. Tomiyama says everyone to follow him. After this, everyone starts following Tomiyama. We see that there are many bars in the area of Lionhead. Suho tells everyone that this area may seem deserted now, but there is a lot of hustle and bustle here at night. Next, Nire sees him coming with him and Sakura asks him, "What are you doing here? You won't even fight." Nire says, "I'm also a member of Bofrin. I can't fight like you, but I'll definitely learn something from you." After this, Sakura and Nire start arguing with each other. Seeing Sakura like this, Umemiya thinks, even if Sakura behaves like this, it doesn't matter to him. But we trust him. Everyone reaches the base of Lionhead. The base of Lionhead is an old theater. Lionhead named it Ori, which means cage. At first, this place seems deserted, but as soon as everyone reaches the movie hall, there are many members of Lionhead present there, who are hooting on Bofrin. Seeing them, Nira very scared. Nira thinks, will I be able to go back alive from here or not? Seeing Nira like this, Sakura says to him, "You have come with me. You don't have to be afraid like this. You have to keep your head in front of you." Hearing Sakura's words, Nira gets a little courage. Now, Tomiyama announced the fight with Bofrin in front of Lionhead member. On the other hand, Umemiya announces the fight in front of the Bofrin members, saying that the main fight is between me and Tomiyama. If you guys lose, it won't make any difference, so you guys don't have to worry too much. Hearing this, Sakura gets angry. Sakura says, "Whether it makes a difference or not, I'm not going to lose." Hearing this, Hiragi and Umemiya both become happy. As soon as Tomiyama calls Umemiya to fight, Toga say to everyone, "Boss can't fight first." After this, in Lionhead team, Arima calls Yukinari Sugista to fight. When Sugista is going to fight, Sakura says to him, "There is no settlement between us yet, but I will not fight with you if you lose to a loser." Hearing this, Sugista leaves. After this, Arima and Sugista are both in front of each other. Nir is digging about Arima in his diary. Nir says that Arima is a power-type fighter. He once with his one punch broke many bones of man. Suho says, "You don't need to be afraid." Sugista is also not less. On this, Umemiya says, "You shouldn't have kept these two together. There is a lot of difference between these two," Arima says, looking at Sugista. "This is ready to be torn." After this, Arima plays a trick, and looking at Umemiya, he says, "What happened, Umemiya?" As soon as Sugista looks at Umemiya, Arima goes fast and punches Sugista's face. Arima thinks that he has given a good answer to Sugista, but there is no effect. Sugista holds Arima's hand with his hand and gives him a punch and says, "Not Umemiya," Mr. Umemiya says. After this, Sugista holds Arima's face and throws him on the ground with all his strength, and Arima's game is over. Seeing this, the whole Lionhead calms down. People don't believe that Arima fainted in just one hit. Tomiyama is impressed by Sugista and says, "Come on, you have to fight me." But Toga makes him snap him. Nire thinks, what kind of people are they? Who are praising their enemy? There must be something wrong with these people. Next, Umemiya, Suo, Nire also start praising Sugista. Sakura says, "I have already fought Sugista. That's why I already knew that Sugista will not be able to do anything in one punch." After this, Toga himself thinks about fighting. Tomiyama asks his team members to remove Arima from the stage. Lionhead's members, trying to move Arima. But Arima is heavy due to Lionhead member can't move her. Then Lionhead member throw him away from stage and bus him. Seeing this, Nire says, "These people does not care our member." Next, Lionhead members are going back to their seat. Sakura tells them to be quiet, on which people start arguing with Sakura. Suo says to Sakura that these people will not agree without being beaten. A member comes and grabs the collar of Suo. Seeing this, Tomiyama says to his member that he is not your opponent, stay away from them. Hearing the words of Tomiyama, the member's pants get wet, and those people leave from there. The next fight is of Kanuma and Suo. Kanuma is already very nervous about the fight. He is standing on his seat and going to the stage while struggling. Suho also stands on his seat and says to Sakura, "When we met for the first time, and you said that you have come here to become number one, then I thought that you are very funny. But when I saw your actions closely and heard you talking, then I understood. So, forgive me, I think you are very cool. Now, I also do work hard because that you don't go above me." Sakura is embarrassed to hear Suho's words. Next, Sakura asks Niri about the strength of Suho, on which Niri tells Suho was very powerful from the middle school, but I don't have any such information to find out who Suho has defeated. Hiragi also says, I have also heard a lot about Suho, but I don't know much. Omemiya says, seeing Suho, it seems that he is a good person. After this, we will return to Suho and Kanuma. Kanuma keeps chewing his nails. Kanuma says, this is all your fault. This is what happened to Arima because of you. Hearing this, Suho says, okay, you are worried about your team member. But before that, you were not like this. On this, Kanuma says, Arima and I have been together since childhood. Why won't I get angry when my brother has done this? On this, Suho starts laughing and says, when something bad happened to you with someone, then you understood this. You are still very naive. Won't you do anything for your brother? Hearing this, Kanuma attacks Suho in anger, but Suho dodges him very fast. Seeing this, everyone is shocked. Suho then taunts Kanuma. Kanuma thinks, Suho is very fast, I have to punch him faster. Thinking this, Kanuma attacks Suho with more speed, but Suho throws him on the ground. Suho again makes fun of Kanuma. This makes Kanuma more angry and tries to catch Suho, but Suho is very easily saved from him. Suho asks Kanuma, what do you think? What is it that makes a person big? Kanuma does not understand anything about Suho. Kanuma again attacks Suho, but Suho dodges him again, due to which Kanuma falls to the ground. Seeing Kanuma like this, all the members of Lionhead start calling Kanuma upside down. Kanuma thinks, I am trying my best. Even after that, I fall to the ground again and again. Seeing Suho's fighting style, Omemiya says, I thought he was a good man, but he is very upside down. Sakura explains to Nire that Suho is playing with his opponent, and he is showing him more and more down. Suho does not let the weak man kill or win, but he is playing with him. Next, Sakura says, if I were in Kanuma's place, I would have liked to die more. Hiragi says Suho has his own thoughts about Lionhead. Suho wants to show him his worth. I did not think that Suho would be so emotional. On this, Omemiya says, we know it all happened because of Sakura. Sakura thinks, will Suho ever fight with his real power in front of me? We see that Suho is constantly joking with Kanuma, and he is hitting him on the ground again and again. Kanuma is also very upset about this. Lionhead members are abusing Kanuma. Kanuma looks at Tomiyama, so he has already sleep. After that, Kanuma looks at Togame as well. He thinks that Togame should not take him out of the gang. Suho asks him, did you get the answer to my question? I know what you are thinking. Hearing Suho's words, Kanuma gets triggered again, and he says, do not talk nonsense. And Suho comes to punch him. But Suho kicks him, due to which Kanuma stops there. Suho says, I know what is going on in your mind. You are thinking that you made a joke of another boy. Will your joke be made the same way? This is the answer. You will have to imagine to make you big. Come on, get up quickly. Don't you forget. You have to make this imagination real. Saying this, Suho prepares his punch. Seeing this, Kanuma's sweat is released. Kanuma apologizes to Suho. Seeing this whole scene, Togame stops the fight in the middle, and he says to Kanuma, that's it. You have already put us down. Or not. You are not a member of Lionhead anymore. Hearing this, Kanuma becomes very sad. While going Suho, he says to Kanuma, when you think about others, you become big in the right sense. It takes a lot of imagination and experience for this. You have already learned. Saying this, Suho gets off the stage. And with this episode ends. Friends, tell us how you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also hit the bell icon. That's it for today. I see you in next video. Thanks for watching.